Hi. In 1895, D.D. Palmer funnily slapped the building janitor at his back for a joke he had shared. After a few days, the janitor told a doctor that his hearing impairment, which was there for past 17 years, had been improved. This led to the birth of chiropractic in USA. In India, it is young and developing. Today, we have with us Dr. Snega, who has studied chiropractic from California. Welcome, Dr. Snega.
Thank you for having me here with you today, Sahana.
I would like to begin with a few questions today. What is chiropractic and the science behind it?
So, chiropractic is a holistic approach to health that focuses on the spine and the nervous system and how the whole body functions and works together. Think of the spine as the steel rods in this building. Without it, the whole structure would collapse. So, in the same way, without our spine, we would be like a jellyfish. We will have no shape, no form, no strength. We would just be floating around. So, the spine forms the foundation for posture. And that's the very reason why you and I are actually sitting here upright. And not only that, inside the spine lives something incredibly delicate and powerful. And that is your spinal cord and the nervous system. And the spine actually protects these structures and holds it together. Now, your nervous system is your body's biggest information highway. Messages and signals go back and forth from your brain to your body and from your body back to your brain. And this happens 24/7 non-stop. Your brain and body do not get a break. Every thought, every movement, every breath, emotion, digestion, your sleep-wake cycle, your hormone system, and even how your body responds to stress. And life comes up with lots of stress, different kinds of stress. We have our physical stress from poor posture, like slouching down, or from injuries. And then we have emotional stress from being part of human. And then we have environmental toxins and all the mental stress from the daily activities. So these stresses, they all add up over time, and your body actually holds it. And then one day you start wondering why your body aches, why your joints feel so stiff and your muscles are sore. Or you have low energy, you have a headache, you have a fatigue, you just don't feel quite yourself. Or sometimes you have had this feeling that something just feels off. So that could be a sign of a nervous system that is being stressed and overwhelmed. So as chiropractors, we look for those areas along the spine and the rest of the body where you have these spaces where the joints are not moving properly or they're misaligned or things feel stuck. So we find those places, and chiropractors, we go there and we apply a gentle and a very precise force in that specific area. We call that as a chiropractic adjustment. So this helps to release tension, it helps to connect the brain and the body, and also restore proper movement in the spine. And the result, people often feel lighter, they feel more connected, they feel more balanced in all aspects of life, physically, mentally, and emotionally. So the key takeaway here is that chiropractic is not just about randomly popping or cracking a joint just to make a noise. Rather, it is very precise, specific, and intentional. To free your spine, to free your body, and to free yourself from carrying all those years of stress and trauma, so that your body can actually function as one whole coordinated system.
Now I understand that spine is the backbone of chiropractic. What are the diseases which can be cured by chiropractic?
In chiropractic, we don't treat or cure any disease. I know this surprises a lot of people. This is where chiropractic takes a very different approach. Let me explain how. Think of a withered plant. What would you do to help it thrive? You would give it sunlight, water, soil, and nutrients. You're not necessarily curing the plant, but what you're doing, you're actually creating the right conditions for the plant to actually grow and be healthy. And the plant knows exactly what to do. It heals naturally and it thrives naturally. So the human body works the same way. To be healthy, we need proper nutrition, movement, rest, and a balanced lifestyle. But one thing that is often overlooked is the nervous system. because your nervous system is the one that actually creates the conditions for all the other systems in your body to function properly, signaling your body when to heal, when to repair, or when to respond to danger. Let me give you an example. Imagine you're walking and suddenly a vehicle speeds towards you. What do? In a split second, your whole body reacts. Your muscles tighten up, your heart races, your breathing changes, and your whole body is in a very survival panic mode, right? So it all happens automatically. So that's your nervous system coordinating every response, coordinating with every organ system in your body to just keep you safe. And that's why we chiropractors place so much emphasis on the stored stress in the body and how we release it through our adjustments. And that's how we support the body to heal, through the nervous system. I say this all the time in clinic. People come to me for neck pain, they come to me for back pain, they come to me for headaches. But guess what? They actually notice a lot of other symptoms get better. Their sleep gets better, their energy level increases. They come to me with high blood pressure, but their blood pressure drops down, and even their skin starts to glow. Say, I even have kids come to me. They usually come because they are constantly feeling sick, they have a cold. But after getting chiropractic care, they don't catch cold that very often because their immune system is now strong. How amazing is that? And here's the key. The point that I want to make here is, I did not treat anything. I did not treat the pain. I did not treat the headaches, not even the anxiety or blood pressure or anything else directly. All I did was I found the areas where there was restriction in the spine. I made a gentle adjustment, and the body knew how to heal, just like the plant, when given the right condition.
It is very fascinating to know how a chiropractic adjustment in the spine causes the human body to heal on its own. Now, coming to my next question. How do you relate chiropractic with other medicines?
That's a good question. Chiropractic is an independent profession and it's separate from the mainstream medicine. Chiropractic has its own distinct philosophy, science, and art. Although chiropractic shares similarities with other holistic approaches in the way that it looks the body as a whole and emphasizes on prevention, and it seeks to address the root cause of the problem, the key difference is that chiropractic is rooted in the nervous system and the spine. At the heart of our philosophy is the idea that the body has a natural ability to heal itself, as long as the nervous system is free of interference and the communication between the brain and the body can flow without any restriction.
Now, I would like to ask an intriguing question. A doctor can be identified by a stethoscope. What can a chiropractor be identified by?
That's a great question. For a chiropractor, I would say it's the hands. In Greek, chiro means hand and practic means doing. So the word chiropractic literally means done by hand or the action of hands. And here's something interesting. Our fingertips have some of the most sensitive nerve endings in the entire body. And that's why the hands take up such a large area in the brain's homunculus. They are designed for precision. So as chiropractors, we train our hands to detect even the smallest changes in the tone and the texture of your tissues and the movement of your joints with accuracy that most people don't notice. In addition to our hands, some chiropractors use specialized instruments. For example, a nervous scope is a tool that can detect very tiny temperature changes along the spine from one side to the other. And those small changes in temperature can indicate where there may be restrictions in the spine. It doesn't diagnose it, but it actually complements with what we actually feel with our hands.
Now, coming to my last question. When do you anticipate this chiropractic to be legally recognized in India?
I would say there is a growing demand for chiropractors in India, but we don't have any educational institutions for chiropractors to get trained and properly practice chiropractic. So I believe the first step is to establish colleges and universities in India which collaborate with already established universities abroad.
Thank you very much, Dr. Snega, for the wonderful discussion we had today about chiropractic. I could understand about chiropractic and how it heals the body. A very good luck to you.
I appreciate all your questions, Sahana. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to share my message about chiropractic, and I hope this reaches to many people and help them understand